Howdy, ladies and gents, I'm Saul's Heart, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, meet Mutt. If you go down to the person who helped us, Mutt, and you talk to Theresa, you can get Mutt. You gotta take care of him, of course. Feed him and praise him, that kind of deal, but... That's Alchemy Bench. Where do I go? Well, there's somewhere I need to go. I think it's here. Yeah. That's the armor smith. That's not what I need. I'd like it, but that's not what I need. I need to talk to... it's up here if I remember correctly. Hopefully the dude's awake. It appears so. Bailiff.
Good day to you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
Yep, my dude's looking
Certainly
proof.
bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble.
True.
Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the Watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Alright.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Okay.
Take care.
That'll be good to learn. If you can teach your character to read, then that is very, very beneficial. Pick up your kit in the lower room of the armory. Join Nightingale on patrol between... I didn't get to see. What's up, buddy? In the lower room of the armory? Well, this is the armory.
Good day to you.
Howdy. Oh.
Farewell.
Maybe not. Let me check the map. Join Nightingale on patrol between 11 and 19. Pick up your kit. Okay, I have to go to the marked area at A.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day, night.
Come here, buddy. Come here, Mutt.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, who's a good boy? Yeah.
That's my boy.
I don't have any food for him right now, but I'll get some. He prefers meat. Which I don't blame him. I prefer meat too. probably through this way. Maybe it's in this building. Probably in this building here. Or lower level of armor. No. In this building here. Sorry, dude. Okay, you're still on my way. Walk faster.
Did someone send you here for something?
Who's asking? You.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
Yeah,
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
true. Let's equip our kit. Wrong button. Right button. Don't I have these equipped? Yeah. Padded coif. I think that was everything. And then for weapons, a bludgeon. Alright, come on, buddy. Get out of the way. I'll get him some meat, but I'll likely have to buy it.
Will you come to see us tomorrow? I can't, I'm afraid.
It's still very early morning as well.
Have you noticed how all the prices have gone up?
Don't they always?
A lot of beggars. I mean, you can blame them. They're the ones from Skalix, my place. Now, the butcher should be up here somewhere. And buy some meat. Yes. No, this is the grocer. The grocer might have something. Oh, you're the trader? If he's closed, then likely a lot of people are closed. No, he's not who I need to talk to.
I'm from Scarlets and...
Well, Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Bro, I'm from Skalix too, but I ain't begging. Granted, my dude has a bit more special circumstance, but... we gotta wait a while. We're gonna wait about... I should be able to find him now, right? It's probably around this side.
What am I to do?
I was thinking it was morning, but it's not.
Ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
Is he in here? No. Not that I see, at least. Well, that leads up, so he's definitely not in there. Huh. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
There's the good doggy. That's
He's
my boy.
He's a bit unsure. I don't know, buddy. You need some food. Well, we're We're just gonna have to wait. So around here should work. I actually think if I stop at 12, I'll be fine. Because it said afternoon. Right there should be perfect. Perfectly fine. My energy is super low. Alright, where's the guy I need to talk to? There he is. I think. Nightingale, yep.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Yeah.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
True.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Fair enough. Let's, get some food in me. Get up to 60 if I can. 65 works.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
His armor's clipping, that's fine.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters.
Okay.
The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh?
Hold on, real quick. What is his obedience at? 100? Okay.
The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe.
On your face.
And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard.
Yeah.
Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Mutt's having a blast.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out,
Won't
Henry.
go to the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here.
This the armor smith?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
How is it she's bothering?
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
You should let her stay.
I think you ought to leave the poor woman be.
Ha 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 ha.
Why should I?
Because I fucking said. I have a higher chance of this.
Because I told you to.
Do you think I was born yesterday, youngster? I know my rights, and if you don't drive her away, I will. With a whip.
What's your step, armourer? Raise a hand to that girl and you'll feel the full weight of the law.
Ha! Think I'm afraid of you? Look at yourself, a ragged refugee. No one here will listen to you. I've lived here my whole life. I'm a respected trader, and I won't have beggars in front of my shop.
As you wish, armourer. Can't you show us some Christian charity, armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
You're making
Did
it
you get
harder.
any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
Yeah, but you
would
can't
you
be
know
a
about
beggar.
it?
I'm at 6 minus 1. But it looks like his is 0, so...
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, that worked.
Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Had nothing to do with being a Christian. Had to be just helping someone in need, I guess. Though, to be fair, if you're gonna be begging and someone gives you shit and then you're just...
Your
like,
old
I
lady's
get both
here now.
points.
It's a bit of a shithole. Even
Yeah.
so, you should be thankful to Zahanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Zahanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Zahans Capon.
God be with you.
I was in Scotland. The hell? Why would I ask that? Well, I was hoping to give him a coin or something.
Comes of age, they're related by blood somehow. The same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Okay. Real quick, how far along is this video? Only 19 minutes? Feels like a lot longer. And this game looks really good for how old it is, not to mention just for it being a small team. I feel like they definitely took inspiration from Chivalry when it comes to
square
combat.
here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
I don't see it bursting too much, but hey, you're the man. You're the bailiff, or not bailiff, you're the Nightingale. Okay, how far are we walking, homie?
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that
Yeah.
mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I
Yeah.
heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
That's kind of not good. Like at all. Wonder what he could be doing with his own daughter.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Is that you talking? To the guy right here.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
There's one
Okay.
alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
I mean, I get having rules and such, but damn, dude, and if the dude didn't know, then that's just you being a bit of a dick.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Okay. I know this isn't the most exciting mission, guys, but this game is very historically accurate. It's not all gonna be glamour. And the big fights won't come for a good minute, so.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble, and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice, too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
He's dead.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Yeah, fair. What are we doing here at the tavern? This is the tavern, isn't it? Where are we going now?
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows
Hey,
Hill,
boy.
lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it.
Probably longer.
This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
That's good. Money keeps the world moving. Yeah, I know this isn't the most exciting mission, but it's a main mission in the game. When I first did it, I thought it was cool but boring. I thought he was missing a head for a second. The beggars could just try to do what I do, work for the bailiff. Or I guess you have to have someone sponsoring you, basically. Hey, boy. Where are we heading now, homie? We've been walking all morning.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Henry ain't one for talking. I'm more for fighting and beating. There he is. We were just through here, weren't we?
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff. Or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Huh. Literally yelling at the dude for doing exactly what we're doing now.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Sure.
Why not?
Why not? What is it? Oh, it's a dice game?
Oh, bring it on.
Hold on. If you want to try your hand at gambling, it's possible to play the dice game. Goal of this two-player game is to be the first to reach a certain number of points. 6 dice are thrown and the players alternate turns. Players alternate turns. Points are gained for every 1 or 5 thrown and for 3 or more of a kind of any other number. Scoring is as follows. So 1 is worth 100, 5, 50, 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given numbers. So that's worth 4, makes sense. That's worth 1,000. 4 or more of a kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind. So 4 is worth 800 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is worth 1,600, etc. is worth 15. Target number of points you have to get the points you've gained so far. Player's turn always begins by throwing all 6 die. The player then uses X to select and set aside scoring dice, and at least 1 die must always be set aside. Then the player can throw the remaining die again using square, and the situation repeats. Scoring combinations are counted for present thrown. Key element of the game is that if a throw does not produce a single scoring die, then the player's turn is over and all points gained up to that point during the turn are lost. It is then the opposing player's turn to throw. Therefore, it is advisable to end your turn using triangle before there is a significant increase in the chance that not a single die will score. It is also often worth not removing all scoring die so that you will have a better chance of scoring higher on the next throw. And since every player throws his own die, there is also an opportunity to cheat, but it is more difficult to find loaded dice. Devil's Head is a set of dice with a joker instead of the one which acts as a wild number in combination with any other number. Those three would be worth 1,000 on its own, though the joker has no value. Okay, got you. Easy. So let's score and roll again. I've got 1. And so we're going to score and pass. He might get more. Oh, he definitely got more.
Your turn.
Oh, he's holding on to it. Bust. He got the 1. 2 ones. and all of those, he's likely gonna win. That bust again? No. So I can do these. Hold on. I can do the 5. And I could do 2 of these, but I don't think that's going to really do anything. So score and roll again. Don't be a bust. Alright, what we got? 2 2s. That's another 5. Why is it not letting me do anything? Is it just a 5? It's just a 5. We will... That'll give me 1,000, because 2 5s, right? No, it'll give me 100, not 1,000. So I'm at 400. He's got 0. Or no, he's got 13,050. He's likely going to win. Or 1,350. 450, 1,000.
Great.
He won.
Just.
Oof, I was hoping to get a chance to try again. I understand how the game works, though. It's not too complicated.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Scarlet, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
Makes sense.
Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Okay.
Got it for you right here.
Probably make sure everyone sees you, so that it can't be like they don't know who you are. I don't know how a torch is a weapon, but... Alright, ring the bell.
One beer for me.
What is this bell you speak of? All the way over here? This game is super fun. Like, I highly recommend it if anyone likes medieval games. It's an insanely fun game. Hey, that's illegal, homie. I've actually had to walk around with those kinds of lamps. I used to do a reenactment thing for the War of 1812. And you had to carry around at night to walk around. I mean, you could have flashlights, but a lot of people just said screw it and use torches. Not torches, but lanterns. Keep the immersion up. You had certain hours when you had to be in character, then you had hours when all the people left and you were able to kind of do whatever, but some people still stayed in character. I typically just kept all my clothes on, stayed in character until it was time to leave, basically. The whole 2-3 days. I gotta read it 2 more times. Or not, okay. No, seeing that the second game's gonna be a thing and it's coming out this year made me excited, so I was like, you know what, I might as well play this. Like I said, there's gonna be parts I'm not gonna be able to show because of nudity and I'd say mainly nudity. I don't care too much about the violence. I don't care if YouTube cares too much about the violence. The violence is staying. The nudity, that's the one that can be a channel killer.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate.
Oh, it's him.
No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
You're a jackass.
Sirs, you're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
3-on-1. Alright. Whatever. It's been a while since I've done basic hand-to-hand in this, but...
Beat him down!
Alright.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson! Let him have it.
Okay. When you're engaged in... Wait, I wonder, can I parry like you do with swords? I pressed R2 thinking I'd be a kick or something, but...
Go on, your grace, show him!
I didn't get a chance to keep fighting.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well, there goes my paycheck. And with that, ladies and gents, I'm going to end this video because we're 40 minutes in and I'm hungry as shit. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Oh, well, let me equip that. Now you don't have one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. Peace.